Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's episode we're going to cover crypto news. As I told you in the previous videos, we're going to cover news in some special video, while the technical analysis we are actually doing in the another video. So today we have some very interesting thing to cover and update you, so make sure you hit that subscribe and like button, and also stay until the end to see what is going on in the crypto space. And now let's get started. So, first news, Ripple files lawsuit against YouTube. Enough is enough.
Nice.
I'm so glad Ripple actually did this. I'm not particularly big fan of the Ripple and XRP token, but actually they did pretty good thing over here and I'm on their side, and this is the reason why I want to cover this news, because it's very interesting. And look at this. The plaintiffs, named as Ripple Labs and its CEO Brett Garlinghouse, are taking actions against YouTube to prompt an industry-wide behavior change and set the expectation of accountability, according to an official company blog post. Ripple and Garlinghouse say the scam, often referred to as the XRP giveaway, has already defrauded victims of millions of XRP valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars. YouTube's alleged complicity. The lawsuit states that YouTube knowingly profits from the actions of the scammers, despite having the ability to stop them. The filing states, YouTube profits from the scam by knowingly selling paid ads on behalf of the fraudsters who are impersonate Ripple and Mr. Garlinghouse. These ads, so-called video discovery ads, are designed by YouTube to appear at the top of the search result page alongside organic search results. YouTube's deliberate inaction has irreparably harmed and continuously to irreparably harm Ripple's brand and Mr. Garlinghouse's reputation. YouTube's inaction has also injured countless individuals who fell victim to the scam. These harms will continue to grow in scope and severity absent intervention by the court. This is very bad for Ripple if the YouTube actually win in this case, but I don't think they're going to get away without any punishment or without any removing of those ads, because those ads are actually hurting the XRP. Maybe not the old investors or the investors that are trading and investing in Ripple right now, because they do know how to buy Ripple, they do know how to trade and invest in Ripple. It's going to hurt many others who are coming into the space and who actually discovered about Ripple like the old investors did, and they're going to actually be caught on this fraud and trying to get free tokens or whatever the ads are all about. So we're going to follow this news. Probably it's going to be more news about this topic over here. It's very interesting, and I hope Ripple will win this case, and they actually have to win if they want to see their name clear. They may be not so great by other people, maybe by my arguments also, but they are a clean company. They're not doing anything illegal, so they should actually win in this case, and YouTube should stop promoting the scams on their platform. Now, one more interesting news that we're going to go just through. It's also about YouTube. 2 more crypto YouTube channels restored after being blocked by platform. I need to mention something over here and actually stay on the side of the YouTube because of the whole lockdown. They mentioned in one article that they are putting the algorithm doing the bans instead of the stuff, because they need to go in reduction with the stuff in order to cover the whole platform. And this is the reason why YouTube platform algorithm, let's say like that, banning channels and people from it. It's because there are no staff that are following that and going through every single channel, so they have to reverse the whole channels once the algorithm bans them, and the owners are actually feeling the complaint to the YouTube. So this is the reason why this is happening, and this is the also reason why are they reversing the channels, because it's not their fault, it's the algorithm pure computer. But I don't think they will continue with this all the time, and they can do that because they're going to have a chaos and mess on the platform, which they already have, and they need to face with those problems, right? Dutch central bank ready to play a leading role with digital euro. The Dutch central bank wants to be the proving ground for central bank digital currency CBDCs, the European Union. Many stores now ask clients specifically not to pay in cash, which effectively means that only private money is accepted. We're going to cover this just very quickly because this is so irrelevant, and this is the reason why on this channel we are not covering covering the digital dollars and stuff like that, because on some sort of a way, let's say stable coins, it's totally different, but let's say stable coins or currencies on the blockchain technology or whatever are just simply cash on the cards, which is going to be used to follow you whatever you do with it. Cash is much harder to actually follow and to see what the people are actually doing with it, while with the digital euro, they're not going to change nothing more. They're just going to put their security much better against you, so they can actually see what are you doing with your euro, dollar, or whatever. So this is simply not so interesting news over here, and we're not going to cover this, because what's crypto all about if we're discussing about digital euro, digital krone, digital USD? Is just one more tool to actually follow you what are you doing with your own money, nothing more. Data suggests some Americans may be buying crypto with stimulus checks. By the way, if we have some Americans, please let us know in the comment section down below. How do you using your stimulus check? Where are you using it? Are you buying crypto, Bitcoin, or are you buying something to save your ass from this situation that we have right now? There is nothing special to see over here, but I think this is from Coinbase chart. They sent to Cointelegraph. They didn't want to mention nothing more, but this is the buys deposits that are exactly the same size as the stimulus check of $1,200 over here, and we can see that we have a significant pump on that level. So we will see how this will play out, and I hope people will buy even more. Next one, people spend more crypto on food and clothing than on illegal drugs. Very interesting. A survey of people familiar with crypto shows a stark contrast between public perception of crypto's utility and what is actually used for. Survey predicts drugs and stocks as top use cases for crypto. Very interesting. Let's see, over here we have a table what people think cryptocurrency is used to purchase. So this is the, on some sort of way, much larger number of people are asked what are cryptocurrency used for. Actually, probably many of them doesn't even know what the crypto is, and this is the reason why we have stocks, illegal items, electronics on the first place. But if we switch on another over here, we can see, I need to zoom out, what people purchase with cryptocurrency, and that's food, clothes, stocks, gold, weapons, and at the last place are drugs. So we can see over here that people are actually using cryptocurrency to buy food, clothes, even stocks. This I didn't even know it's possible, and even gold, weapons, drugs. All right, so this is also interesting because people are using crypto to buy things, goods and services, and I hope this graph will actually go on the way to the upside, so we will see much more use cases in cryptocurrency space whatsoever. This is a strong indicator of a trend that shows digital currencies are on the right track for mass adoption, as I told you, with its potential to enhance the existing payment infrastructure and efficiency. And this is also the reason why we don't need the digital euro. It's much better to have and use cryptocurrency for goods and services instead of digital euro USD, where they are actually following all your steps. Last but not least, we're going to cover, as I promised, Investor Z fights to redact its secret sauce in Telegram ICO case.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Nobody knew that Telegram and Gram token and Libra Facebook will have so much problems with the SEC, and in some sort of a way I'm glad they do have, because they are big corporations that want to control money of people, and that's not so good. Almost a dozen investment firms have sought the redaction of documents detailing their strategic analysis in the SEC's case against Telegram. This is some firm that heavily invested actually in Telegram, if I can understand good, and they are bashing on SEC, of course, because they are protecting their investment, which is totally fine. The SEC condensed that redacting identifying information of the various known parties involved in the communication alone is sufficient to protect their privacy interests. The SEC is wrong. In some sort of a way, I do understand them, and I do agree with them, because if they have some sort of a plan how to advertise, or let's say pump this coin, push it on the way to the upside, right? I don't think SEC should look after that, because that's on some sort of way secret by the cryptocurrency itself, by the project or ICO, let's say like that. And if that could determine the way where they're going to go, let's say like that, they shouldn't show the SEC any sort of plans, because they could mess up those plans, and the gram could have problems after that with the strategic advertising or putting that token on some higher place, let's say that, like that. And the people who are going to be hurt there are actually investors, and as you can see, we do have investors putting the bash onto the SEC. Investor Z said it, and all other investment firms that have asked for reductions rely upon their proportional internal decision-making processes for investment and other strategic decisions. Yeah. Thus, the analysis in the documents from these known parties is like their version of the formula for Coca-Cola or McDonald's secret sauce. As I told you, the SEC has nothing to do there, and nothing to do with their plans, how they're going to do with or how to put the token on the way to the upside, or whatever they are planning to do. But very interesting to follow Libra and Telegram. How are they going to get out from this mess from the SEC? Because they do have some very, very good issues with regulators. Let's check what the altcoins are doing, and the markets is pretty much not so bad. Bitcoin, as we can see, hovering around $7,000. We're going to cover this in much detailed technical analysis in the next video. Ethereum 175, XRP on 18 cents, 18.5, not so bad, very good. Bitcoin Cash 223, BSV 187 almost, LTC 41, BNB 15, EOS 2.53, while Tezos is on 2.25. We need to mention Link, which sitting on 3.60. I'm not so sure how long the Chainlink will stay so high over here, but it's doing great job with the pumps in these markets over here, and we can see that investor had a pretty good roller coaster over here, and whoever actually bought those lows and dips and sold around over here, and here are pretty satisfied with their returns over here. So congratulations to our Chainlink's holders. Stellar is on 5 cents, Monero $56, UOB token 3.78, Cardano on 3.5. So nothing special is happening with the other altcoins. It's still stagnation, but for me it's better to be stagnate in this situation and in this market, bear market, let's say like that, than to go on the way to the downside, as many people and many predictors, let's say, said that we will see altcoins going to the zero and stuff like that. That's not how what is happening, especially when we see that the data are saying people are actually buying cryptocurrencies. So they're not buying Bitcoin only, they're buying cryptocurrency, and there are always going to be people who are buying altcoins, Bitcoin, and many other digital or let's say cryptography assets who are going to make them profits. So remember that. I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like these sort of videos and this sort of news that we are giving you here on the channel. Please let us know in the comment section down below what do you think about all of this. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because it really means to us to build up this channel. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, because I'm uploading news pretty much on daily basis. Also technical analysis, especially on TikTok, short videos where you can learn also many other things and have updates on a daily basis. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, ladies and gentlemen. As always, till the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.